What are the rights that every Indian citizen has when he is arrested unjustly? I actually was just driving 2 days ago and I had parked my car someplace. And what happened is, in front of me, a police officer actually stopped a youth. He wasn't wearing a helmet. That youth wasn't wearing a helmet. And the police officer just asked him for 500 rupees. And I was actually seeing this from far. So due to this, there was a scuffle between both of these people, and the the youth in question was saying that the offense is only 100 rupees and that's what he should be charged. And the police officer was telling him that if you don't pay the 500, I'm going to arrest you right now and I'm going to put you in jail for 3 months. And there was a huge crowd assembled there. Finally, the youth actually paid this guy and he just ran away from the place because he was afraid. Now, this person was actually accused unjustly, and that actually got me a bit crossed. And it's because nobody knows their rights. Nobody knows the rights that an Indian citizen has when someone tells him that he is going to be arrested. That's the reason why he couldn't actually face the cop, or maybe he was afraid. Now, I'm not creating this to be against police officers. I have some really good police officers as friends who are really doing an awesome job of maintaining the law and order, and I have had the privilege to know some really good IPS officers who have done far and beyond for this country, and I'm really proud of them. But that being said, every Indian citizen has certain rights when he is faced with arrest unjustly. And I just wanted to create a video about that, about what his rights are and what you can do when you face such a problem. First thing is, do not ever resist arrest. I repeat again, do not ever resist arrest. If you resist the officer, if you're creating a ruckus there, if you're creating a problem there, the officer can actually detain you and arrest you for the charge of obstruction of justice. Even though he might not have any valid case on you before, but because you are causing a problem there and you're causing a nuisance there, he can arrest you in charge of obstruction of justice. Now, the first thing you have to understand is demand for an arrest warrant or probable cause for arrest. So you have the right to ask the officer in a polite way, don't go and create problems again, but you have the right to ask the officer about why you are being arrested and is there an arrest warrant for the cause. That's the first thing you have to do. So if you do this, the police officer has to give you the information. A person who is arrested without a warrant by a police officer is required to be told the nature of his offense and under what circumstances will he get a bail or not. This is under section 50 paragraph 2 of the CRPC Act, and that is a right that you have the right to ask them why you are being arrested and what is the probable cause. Second thing that you have a right for is you have the right to actually get your information that you're being arrested to a person who is nominated by you. So it could be a relative, it could be a friend, whoever you nominate. The police officer has to inform that so-called person who you nominated that you are being arrested and whereabouts are you being arrested and why you are being arrested. That is also a right that you have under section 50 paragraph 2 of the CRPC Act. Third thing, the arrested person has to be presented before magistrate in 24 hours, and that is according to section 76 of the CRPC Act. Article 22 also of the Indian Constitution also states that no person who is arrested will be denied to meet with a legal practitioner of his choice. So they cannot force a legal practitioner on you. You have the choice to select any person, any lawyer that you want to represent you if you are arrested unjustly. What is the right way to actually confront such a situation? You should never try to create a problem with the officer. Try to talk to them with respect. After all, they are doing a really difficult job and you need to give them the respect for that. Talk to them really nicely. Tell them that, okay, what is my offense, what's the problem, and they will be sure to tell you, okay, this is the offense. If they give you a proper offense, do not fight them there. Never fight with the officer there. You have your courts, you have your law to protect you for that. Never try to cause a problem for them. Probably the youth who was having this problem, he was threatened for 3 months in jail, probably because of obstruction of justice charges that the police officer was wanting to put on this person. If he hadn't created a problem and if he had presented his case to him in a right manner, maybe this problem wouldn't have been there. I hope that this video was useful for you and informative for you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. This has been Jamie for Choppy with Tea. I'll see you in the next video.